everybody. In today's video, I am going to be sharing the things that I got for Christmas. So before we get started, I want to preface this by saying that I am not sharing this video to be boastful or to be in your face about the things that I got for Christmas. I did not get very much, but I just wanted to share because I know a lot of people are interested in these types of videos, and I wanted to talk about some of the items because it might be of interest to you. So that being said, let's just jump right into it. I want to start with the things that my husband gifted me. So I'm going to jump right in. The first being this really awesome deck of cards. I have been eyeing this thing since March, and it is from a company that is called the King's Wild Project. And they have a subscription-based service where every month they make a new deck of cards. This was their March deck of cards, which is very fitting because my birthday is in March and I just felt like it fit my life. I collect playing cards. If you've been following me for a while, you know that. And so I've always got my eyes on the market for unique playing cards because I collect them. And there's a whole long story that goes along with it, and I'm not really going to get into it right now, but the reason that I loved this deck of playing cards is because obviously it has a postage feel. Now what's going on here? Let's see. Got some of them mixed up, but if you can see, there are cancellations on all of the cards and stamps and fun addresses. And they're just great all the way around. And the creators of this deck of cards actually got the idea from something that was done a long time ago, back when you could send mail in any size you wanted before there was like size restrictions. And this gentleman sent a playing card home from like all over the country. I guess he went and was looking for fun and unique postal cancellations like based on the town name. And he traveled the country and sent home a playing card that was hand canceled from every fun sounding city. And they thought that was a really fun and unique idea and wanted to create a deck of cards with a similar idea. And I just thought it was a ton of fun. I will link everything down below if you're interested in this. I love these. I'm obsessed with them. But not only did he get me the deck of cards, he also, and I have it right here, he also got me the uncut sheet. So I know it's a lot to see and you're not going to be able to see it all, but it's a huge sheet of the playing cards, and it's uncut, and he's going to have it framed for me. And I just thought that was so thoughtful to not only get the deck of cards, but to also get something that I can frame and admire on the wall as well, seeing all of the cards in one place. So I love this. I'm obsessed with this. I think this is great, and I love the little sticker details and all the stamping. I love it all the way around. So that was one of the items. Let's see if I can get all of these back in. The next item was a new TWSBI Eco in cement gray. I love gray. I've been obsessed with gray inks and gray pens all year. And when TWSBI came out with this limited cement gray, I knew I had to have it. So I sent him the link to grab it from Yoseka. And then with that, I also got a bottle of gray ink. It's this Kala ink Spring Rain. It's an affordable ink. The color is lovely. I really, really like it a lot. And it goes really, really well with this pen. I've already used it a bunch of times. I love TWSBI Ecos. I love the way they write and that they are affordable. And this ink was super affordable as well. We got both of these things from, actually no, I got the pen from Yoseka and I got the ink and these pens along with a few others. But I got these from Jet Pens because they usually have everything I'm looking for, and I really needed a lot of gray everything. I don't know what my obsession is right now with gray, but I love it. The next thing I got was from my brother and sister-in-law, and they got me this fun crow pen and calligraphy nib holder with a selection of fun nibs to try. I'm really excited to try this. I love crow pens. They're really lightweight, and I think this is really fun. This particular nib right here I love a lot. It's very fine. It's really fun. It's a fun writing experience, so I'm excited to give those a try. My mother-in-law got me a selection of mail items. So we've got some canceled stamps. I think it's really fun that she went out of the box knowing that I love postage stamps and got me a fun selection of stamps to add to my collections. That's going to be really fun to play with. Let's see. I'm going to go back to my husband's gifts. My husband knows that I am obsessed with tea drinking right now, and one of the gifts that I got in my advent was a tin of loose tea, and I was having a really hard time trying to figure out how I was going to use it because we just have a Keurig machine, and I was using the little Keurig pot that he had, and it was fine, but I just prefer to just put a bag in my cup. I just wasn't having the same drinking experience. So he got me this teaspoon that I can just grab the tea up with and then rest it in this adorable white cat holder. Or I could do this and put the tea in these reusable bags. I love that it's reusable, and it's a great option as well. So he was very thoughtful with that, and I love those. Next are some gifts that I got from my mom. My mom got me this fun book with little poems inside. I've had a really good time flipping through and reading a bunch of the random ones that I flip through, and the art is pretty fun as well. She got me this fun little gem pen. I think Emmett is going to steal this very quickly. And she got me a calendar with some cute little stickers. I actually love this calendar. I love craft paper, so this is going to get hung up as soon as I'm done with this. And I have a feeling Hunter will steal these, but we'll see how long I can hold on to them for. She also gave me a necklace, but Clara has already stolen it, so I don't know. I'm going to get that back. It has a mermaid on it. It's really pretty. It had an inlaid pearl in it, and Miss Clara decided to commandeer that. The next thing I got, which was kind of a gift to myself. I did buy it, but I let my husband wrap it up. I found this at Sugar Boo, and it is an agenda that's shaped and designed like an old ledger, and I'm in love with this. So I think this is going to be my commonplace journal, where I'm just going to leave it out in a common area and just write cute little things that the kids say, or something that it was a fun experience within the house, a funny joke that one of the kids said, or a funny quote, or anything like that. This is where I'm going to store that. I think it's great. It's beautiful to look at, and I won't have a problem leaving it out. Let's see. This one is really, really special. This was a gift that my father-in-law gave to me. My father-in-law went with me when I donated the stamps to Christmas Florida, and he was really touched by my passion with the project, the experience as a whole, and just everything to do with it. And he actually had a friend of his, and I want to see if you guys can really see the detail of this. He had a friend of his that retired from the Postal Service, and he reached out and asked if he had anything special and unique, and he came up with this. So this came from an actual friend, and I love it. So I'm really, really touched by this. The next is this beautiful book. This was my last Advent gift. I'm just going to take the cover off because this blue is just magnificent. But it is a map of, or a book of maps from Pan Am. And I don't want to touch it because it's just so beautiful, but I also can't stop touching it. I'm going to choose another map here. Look at these colors. Yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. Along with that, I also got a gift card to spend at Cute Things from Japan, so I'm really excited. I have a rule beginning October 1st. I never purchase anything for myself unless I plan on putting it under the tree. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about this. And then the last little section, I'm going to move some of these things out of the frame here. But this was a surprise gift from one of the most wonderful women in my life. She lives over on the other side of the state, so I don't get to see her very often, and it's absolutely heartbreaking for me because we used to see each other pretty regularly. But I had this surprise box show up, and it was full of stuff, but I'm just gonna bring in items one at a time. This particular box was sent to me from Bell & Union over in San Antonio, Texas. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I love Meg over at Bell & Union. I think she's phenomenal. I just love everything about her shop, how she curates things, her talent, and her letterpress. And I've been boasting about them for all year, basically. I visited her for the first time in February, and then I visited her again in November. And anyway, my friend Kim noted my love for this particular woman and shop and decided to have Meg curate a special box for me, and everything was a surprise. Kim didn't even know what was in the box. So one of the things in this box was this really amazing book filled with really awesome quotes, and I have a plan for using this, but yeah, it's really, really incredible, and it's a great place to get inspired and to sort of lift me up when I'm having kind of a down moment, because I've had a few of those over the past week. So I'm really, really loving this. It's a beautiful coffee table book, and yeah, I just love it. The next thing that was included was a selection. This was the card. So yeah, I was very surprised, but I have a selection of her letterpress cards. I love Meg's letterpress things. I think she's got a huge talent for it, and I just love the tactile experience. The whole thing is just amazing. So I'm very happy to have a beautiful selection of cards to use for the upcoming year. She also included this letterpress notepad. This is letterpress and this is torn paper edges. You guys know how I feel about torn paper edges. So this is super special. I am always in need of a notepad and never seem to find one when I need one. But the reason that I love this so much is that they're gray papers. So it's a variant. You can see the color change through the notepad. I just absolutely love it. These are the colors, and I'm so in love with this. I love that this is letterpress. It's got that handmade feel, and I just absolutely love it. The last thing that was included in the box was this picture frame, and I'm gonna see, there we go. This is a framed piece of art from one of her letterpress papers on one of her handmade papers, and it's got this really lovely quote. It says, the whole wide world is yours for the taking. I love this. This is so special to me. Like I said, it's already framed and ready to go. I love that there's this thoughtful bumps right there, and I just absolutely love it. I love the color, I love the sentiment, and I love that Kim trusted the ladies over at Bell & Union to make sure to put something really special together for me. And yeah, I just felt really, really special this whole experience. So that is pretty much it all. That's all I got for Christmas. I say that's all, like that was nothing. I got a lot. I was very spoiled, and I had a lot of very thoughtful gifts, very thoughtful gift givers, and I'm feeling very humbled and very excited to play with all of these new things. I'm gonna link everything you need to find all of these things down below if I can find them. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to leave them down below. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.